Everyone's talking about AI, but honestly, it's getting a bit crowded. We hear terms like AI assistants, AI agents, meeting bots, co-pilots thrown around every single day. And most people use these terms interchangeably. But there's the thing, they are not the same. In this video, we're going to clear the air. We'll look at the real differences between agents and assistants. We'll talk about how they fit in your day-to-day work. And I'll show you where tools like MeetGeek move into that new landscape of meeting agents. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one you'll need to actually move the needle. So let's get right into it. Let's start with what we already know. Most of us are already using AI assistants. Think of ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, or all these AI chat windows that pop up in your software. The defining characteristic of an AI assistant is that it's reactive. And an AI assistant sits there next to you and waits. It's a bit like an eager intern who's always hovering over your desk with their notebook. They won't do anything until you turn to them and say, hey, can you help me with this? You provide the prompt and the assistant provides a response. In the world of meetings, we see this with note takers. These are tools that join your call, they transcribe what's being said, and maybe they send you a summary afterwards. They're incredibly helpful in saving time on manual work and typing and note take. But let's be realistic about the workflow here. You still have to drive, you still have to ask it to summarize, you still have to search for that specific task that's been assigned to you in the meeting. So you are the manager and the AI is the assistant. It helps you to work faster, but it doesn't do anything without you. Now let's talk about the new kid on the block, AI agents. If an assistant is reactive, an agent is proactive. And this is where things become interesting. An AI agent doesn't just answer questions, it does the actual work. It follows goals, triggers, and rules that you have set up once. Think of it this way. Instead of saying, summarize this meeting, which is something that you would tell an AI assistant, you tell an agent every time a sales meeting ends, find the action items and put them in our CRM. And then you walk away. The agent doesn't just wait for your next prompt. It sees the trigger that the sales meeting ended and it executes the goal. It knows how to navigate software. It knows how to handle logic. I think of agents as the set it and forget it version of AI. They operate at a level of autonomy. They don't just give you information, they complete the task. So we are moving from an AI as a sounding board towards AI as a workforce. It's a shift from asking for help to delegating a whole process. It's a subtle difference in words, but it's a massive difference in how your Monday morning feels like. To summarize, AI assistants answer questions, AI agents complete jobs. Assistants are about insights, they help you to understand better, they help you to write a better email, they make you, the human, more productive in the moment. Agents are about execution, right? They reduce the amount of work that needs to be done by you in the first place. They handle the busy work that usually clogs up your afternoons. So how does this actually look like in a product that you can use? Now let's have a look at MeetGeek as a practical example because they are bridging those two worlds right now. For a long time, MeetGeek has been a top-tier AI assistant. So for example, you have this AI chat. You can go into a recorded meeting and ask, what were the main objections today? Or write a summary follow-up email based on this call. And this is classic assistant behavior. It's reactive and it's great to save your brain from information overload. It even starts to bridge the gap by allowing you to push those insights and tasks into two other tools like Slack or Trello with a click. But you still need to do that click. Now, MeetGeek is moving firmly into the space of agentic AI with two major features. First, there are AI voice agents, and these aren't just silent bots. They can participate in your meeting in real time. Imagine you're in a meeting and you need an update on a project. So instead of stopping the flow and searching in your emails, you can just ask the voice agent directly while the call is happening. The voice agent can even take on autonomous roles in the call, like conducting a structured interview or doing a morning stand-up meeting, ensuring that everyone's being heard. The second and perhaps even more powerful move is the introduction of agentic workflows. This is where the agent definition really hits home. You move away from manual prompts and towards if this, then that logic for your meeting data. You can set up specific rules that act as your persistent workforce. For example, you can tell MeetGeek, detect every recurring objection in our sales calls this week and email a consolidated report to our product team on Friday afternoon. Or every time a client mentions a bug, automatically create a ticket in Jira. The agent doesn't wait for you to remember that. It just sees the trigger, the mention of a bug or the end of the week, and it executes on the goal. It owns the process end to end. And this is the shift from AI helping you to AI running the busy work for you. It's a fundamental change in how you and your team handle information. And look, if you want to try it out, how it feels like, you can actually do so yourself, both the AI assistant features as well as the new voice agents for free. There's a link in the description below where you can create a free MeetGeek account, and it's a great way to see the difference in real time. Let's zoom out for a second. Why should you even care about this distinction? Well, it's about scalability. Assistants improve your personal productivity. They make you faster, they sharpen the version of yourself, and that's great for the individual. But agents, they improve the scalability of your entire team, your organization. When you implement agentic workflows, you're removing the administrative burden from everyone. You're stopping the meeting after the meeting, where people try to remember and figure out what they agreed to. Also, teams that adopt agents spend less time on context switching. They spend less time on data entry. They stay focused on that high-value work that actually requires a human brain. And it's not about replacing people. I know that's a fear, but it's rarely a reality. It's about removing those repetitive tasks that make your work feel like a chore. The future isn't about choosing one or the other. It's about knowing when to use assistants to sharpen your thoughts or when to use agents to clear your plate. So a quick recap. Assistants respond, AI agents act. Meetings are the perfect place to start using both. Use the assistant to help you better understand what's going on in the meetings and in your calls, and use the agent to make sure that the follow-ups actually happen. Now, if you're getting worried about how all this automation affects your privacy, and you should be, we've got you covered. You should definitely check out our other video on how to keep company data secure when using AI. It's linked right there on the screen. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.